Good morning, everybody. It's Michelle here from Dragonfly Spirit. I hope you had a fabulous weekend. If you're finding me for the first time, welcome. I hope you enjoy the messages that I'm giving you. You are welcome to please pop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel so that you won't miss any content. If you are returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for all your support. I love to hear from you as well. So today I have decided to create a theme for the week and use a specific themed deck. So what happened was that yesterday I was making myself a little set of runes. They're called the Witch's Runes, and they're 13 different little icons or images that are on a stone. You can do it on wood, for instance. But I had these little stones, and I thought I'd use them. So that was the jump start for my week. I thought I would use all my witchy themed tarot decks and witchy themed oracle decks this week. So today we're going to start off using this one here, which is the Witch's Everyday Witch Tarot. And then I've added in the Witch's Runes and some crystals as well to give us a little bit more insight. So let's get straight into it. Stop talking, Michelle. Let's get straight into see what the message is all about. So we start off with Monday and Tuesday. What do we need to know? So we have the Five of Pentacles. Now the Five of Pentacles is a card all about a feeling of lack. It's a mindset that you have that you don't have enough of something, or you're feeling as if you've been left outside alone, that you are worried about the situation that you're in, and you're feeling as if you've got nowhere to go, nowhere to turn. But if you look really closely, here she is. She's got a light in her hand, so she can find a way if she wanted to. And the lights are on in this house, so all she needs to do is go up to this house, knock on the door, and ask for help. So the message today with the Five of Pentacles is, yes, you may be going through a little bit of a hard time on Monday and Tuesday. You might be really worried. You might be feeling alone. But know that there is always help. There is always somebody out there that can help. And the trick is knowing when to ask for help. And I know that sometimes that can be quite a difficult thing for people to do. I find it difficult to ask for help. But it is maybe something really important right now for you to do. So that if you find yourself coming up against a situation where you are feeling a little bit stressed, feeling a little bit that you are left outside alone, then think about it and see who can you ask. Where is the light on in the house that you can actually ask for some help? So keep that in mind, that you will, you can ask for help. Right, let's see what the Witch's Runes have to say. I'm quite excited to see what we have. So we have the Sun. That is really interesting because here we are with this lack mindset. But the Sun is telling us that the first thing that comes to mind for me is the song lyrics. The sun will come out tomorrow. So this is telling us that there is the beginning of something new here. There is the possibility of something new happening, and that healing needs to occur. So that actually works really, really nicely with the Five of Pentacles. So you are worried about something. You're needing to ask for help. If you do ask for help, the sun will come out, and you will be able to heal the situation. So that actually ties in beautifully. Let's have a look what next we get. We get the female. Now the female is all about female energies, which is nurturing. It's the traditional female archetype. So it is the nurturer, the creative force. So this is reminding you to tap into your own nurturing and to look after yourself first and foremost. If you look after yourself first, you'll be able to look after others. So yes, you might be feeling alone, but if you ask for help, the sun will come out and you will be able to heal the situation and find the creativity to carry on. Let's add in the aventurine and sodalite. So the aventurine is telling us to take a chance. And the sodalite, it's sugarlight. Let me just look. Oh yes, it is purple. It's sugarlight. So the sugarlight is telling us to persevere. So when we are feeling this lack mindset and feeling like we are left outside, that we are worried, we need to ask for help. And when we ask for help, everything else will start to fall into place. We'll find that there is the possibility of the sun coming out. We'll find that we are able to heal the situation and nurture ourselves. we are able to take a chance and persevere through whatever is happening to us. So it's actually quite a nice message to remind us that we are not alone, that we do have the possibility of asking for help and sorting ourselves out. So let's have a look and see what the mindset is for the middle of the week. And we have justice. Let's just see if that's going to focus for you. The justice card. Now, justice is all about making a decision. Okay, so this is a card about finding the truth within a situation, looking deeper into yourself, making a decision that's going to have a long-lasting effect on you. And it's also reminding you that you need to be accountable for your own actions. So you're weighing up the pros and cons, and you're needing to find the balance here as well. So yes, we're going to have this negative sort of mindset. We're going to ask for help. But by the middle of the week, we're going to need to be accountable for our actions that got us into the situation where we were worried in the first place. So we need to take a little deeper look and be accountable for what has put us into this situation. And then we need to make a decision how we're going to work with that. How are we going to correct the situation and move forward? So let's have a look and see. We have the crossroads. Now, the crossroads is about making a decision. So that ties in really, really nicely. We are being told that we need to make a decision that will have a long-term effect. And here we have the crossroads. So making that decision in the middle of the week is going to be really, really important. We need to first look and see what it is that we need to be accountable for, how we're going to change the situation, and make a decision that's going to change our lives. So the middle of the week is big energy, lots of things happening. Oh, okay, then we have the male energy. Now the male energy is all about protection and providing. And so no matter whether you're male or female, you need to tap into your male energy. Find your inner strength. Find your inner power so that you are able to protect yourself through this stage of making a decision that you are going to need to do in the middle of the week. We also then have rhodonite, and let's see, that is carnelian. And the rhodonite is telling us to let go of the past, that our peace of mind is more important than anything else. So when we get to this point here where we've had this lack mindset, we've had this feeling of being alone, we've asked for help, and with that help comes the time that we need to be accountable for our actions that got us into the situation the first time and has led us to make it as life-changing decision. It's going to be a big decision you're going to need to deal with on Wednesday and Thursday. And we're going to tap into our own inner power, knowing that we need to let go of whatever that situation was in the first place. So we need to move forward from it. And the carnelian is just telling us to not underestimate ourselves. You've got this. This might be a big decision, but you've got this. You can actually cope with this whole situation. You're stronger than you think. You tap into your male energy, tap into your inner power, and you'll find that you are able to cope with anything. So let's have a quick look and see what Friday and the weekend has. Oh, so we have temperance. Look how nicely balanced she is there. I just want to see if this will, I don't know why my camera is not focusing. It is on autofocus. I'm sorry about that. I'm missing out on all the images here. So temperance is all about finding the balance, finding your inner balance, finding out what it is in your center that will lead to your purpose in life. And that being said, it is also a card to remind you to be patient with yourself, that all of this that has happened at the beginning of the week is making you feel a little bit unbalanced, a little bit unsure of what you should do or can do. But if you find your inner balance, if you find your core, your center, and find out what it is that actually makes you happy and makes you tick, that is what you need to pursue for the weekend. That is what's going to help you go through into the next week. So let's have a look and see what the witches runs. We have the moon. Now the moon is typically a female sort of image, and it reminds us that long-term change is coming. This is over a period. Normally a moon is 28 days. This is showing us that it's going to take some time for us to accomplish this. So all of this that is happening this week, all these really big energies that are happening this week, is going to take time for it to actually manifest into something positive. So you're going to have to be very, very patient with yourself, which is what came up here as well. Have patience. Take the time to look for what it is that you need to work with. Let's see. Now, that's my funny little emblem for birds. Now, birds is all about movement. It's all about communication. Birds chatter, chatter, chatter all the time, but they're also in flight most of the time. So what this is showing me is that there is going to be communication. There is going to be things that you're going to need to communicate with others and to yourself before you are able to move on. But movement there is. So you are going in the right direction. You are flying in this direction, even though it might take time for it to happen. So what's interesting here at the weekend is that we have 2 blue stones. So the blue stones is always about your throat chakra. That is about speaking out. So the blue lace agate always reminds us to speak the truth and to look into our inner feelings and make sure that what we are saying resonates with our core, that center that we're going to look at. And the sodalite is telling us to think before we speak. And I'm surprised at how often these two appear together. So this one is telling you to speak out, show your inner feelings, really make sure that you are speaking your truth. And this one is telling you to think before you speak. So that's just a reminder that you need to make sure that when you are speaking your inner truth and you are speaking out, that you're doing it at the right time, that you are not just bubbling out and speaking about something that might have a negative effect at that time. If you waited a day or two, something positive might come from it. So just think before you speak. And that is the week ahead. It's quite a big week. There's a lot happening. These 2 cards here are major arcana cards, which is big energies. So look after yourself this week, and feel free to comment below if anything at any time resonates with you during the week. And then tomorrow we can tune in again and have a look on my Instagram or Facebook post. We'll have another reading there. Just to let you know, on Tuesdays I do a Pick a Card Tarot Tuesday on Instagram, and I do the same on Thursdays on Facebook. So there are 2 separate days. So if you're wanting to get extra information and you're wanting to pick your own little pile, then you need to tune into Instagram on a Tuesday and Facebook on a Thursday. And the rest of the week I am here on YouTube with your messages as well. So on Wednesday we'll come and have another closer look at what this is going on here. I hope you enjoyed the message, so please give me a thumbs up if you do. I'd love to hear from you. Have a fabulous week, everybody. Look after yourselves. Thank you. Bye-bye.